Boy, you know what time it is.
Welcome to the Bromigos podcast.
I need it!
Hey, how are you?
This is amazing.
What it do, baby? Welcome to the Bromigos podcast. It's your boy, the Undercover Brotha, in his now official Undercover Brotha garb. As I wanted to fuck with the guys today.
Oh man,
It's
you saw
episode-
the glasses. You saw the glasses I had the one time, and decided, you know what, I'm going to take it up a notch.
I'm not gonna lie, it did give me somewhat of an idea. So, what do we think?
Oh boy, I thought when you said surprise, I thought you were going to show like a dog or a cat or
No.
something. I was like, oh, this is going to be a nice
Matt?
little addition.
Yes.
Can I be honest with you?
Yeah.
I would rather you just whip your dick out. Honestly, I would have been more. I would have rather that than you do this. We're gonna get canceled. We're done. This show's over. This show's done. This show's done.
Oh my God, Mike
What
left.
happened to Mike?
Mike left.
Yeah.
It was
Michael
too
was-
much for him. Mike,
it
we
was
just
too much
got
for him.
Mike back. We just got Panama Red back. And
Nope. Matt, we're going to dissect this right now. What the fuck were you thinking when you did this? What Tupac song was playing in your head when you decided to put this bullshit on?
I just wanted to do it.
See, even my
Mike-
laptop was.
Yeah, I broke my
like,
laptop.
This is
So, just so everybody knows, when the video episode drops on Wednesday on YouTube, it'll make a whole lot more sense what I am wearing on camera right now.
No, it won't. No,
will.
it won't.
Well, they have to understand why everybody's laughing.
Tootie. First of all, hold on. Hey, what's up, people? Panama Red. How y'all doing? It's been a while. I'm back. I had to take care of myself. But okay, with that
Good to
being
see you
said,
back, buddy.
Matthew,
Yes.
you have on an orange Tutti Frutti bandana on. I mean, we could have made it like red or blue or something. We could have pretended a little
Listen,
bit.
I'm glad I had
It's
orange.
purple to combine the two. Like, what are we doing?
I mean, I was not trying to get into any gang association here. That's why I'm glad I had the orange one. So
what is this look we have here? This is Mama, I wish I was a thug. Like, what are we doing?
this is what I call the Undercover Brotha look.
Oh,
Yeah, no.
No.
Jail.
no.
Jail.
I didn't hear
No.
I didn't hear the sound effect,
Nah.
but
No, Matt. No, we're not
Jail.
gonna call it that.
there we go.
Jail. Lock his ass
oh
up.
my God.
This nigga's
And another
tripping.
one. Jails. I've been gone. Lock his ass
This
up.
nigga's tripping.
Oh my. No. Don't
I
even
gotta
call it. That ain't no nigga shit. That's wigger shit. I didn't even want to curse because I was trying to take some feedback. Somebody says that I curse too much, so I'm really going to try not to. I do curse too much, but that's probably so you guys know the reason that I curse a lot. First of all, my mama has a trucker's mouth. Growing up, all we heard was F this and F that and F the other, and you little a-holes whenever something was going wrong. Okay. And then I was in the military where everything was come over here, F in private, like when I was. And what the F are you little effers doing? Get down, beat your face, you effers. Suffer in silence. So there's a reason why I curse a lot. Not because I'm uneducated. Yeah. My drill sergeant Anderson, he used to, they do this thing in the Army where they say they smoke you, which is basically they put you through, they make you do physical exercises until muscle failure. And when everybody would cry, oh my God, oh, and pouting and everything, like, oh, and he like, suffer in silence, and he had a good time with it. So that's what it was. I mean, but they make you do exercises until muscle failure. So you get whipped into shape really fast.
You guys are some sick
Valid.
fucks over there in the military. You know that?
I mean, only military people understand it, though. It's like you develop a weird sense of humor, like a really messed up sense of humor, everything. Like people wanted to talk about my mama and stuff. I said that was the only thing that was off limits, my mama. You can't talk about my mama. Oh, what if the Taliban talk about your mama? Well, the Taliban will get shot in the face. Simple. If they ever did. But I wouldn't understand anyway. I don't speak that. What is it? Pashto.
Anyhow, I don't think we introduced our other half of the show. Got Dame Money and Hoochieman with us today. How's everybody doing? We've already a couple minutes into the show, and I've been clowned religiously already, which I expected. I didn't care.
Red October's over. Red October's dead. Phillies didn't want it as bad, so
And Dane, how are you doing today? He looks like he wants to
Pass.
kill me.
Pass.
Matt, why can I see you wearing that when you're going clubbing? Just
No.
one time.
I
I can
would-
see. I can see you wearing like, how do you do, fellow
How do you do?
fellow club goers?
Fellow club goer. Jesus Christ.
I can see you wearing that, but
So,
Please don't. Matter of fact, after we're done recording, just this, in the words of my aunt in Panama, dash it away. Dash it away. Okay,
Which
that means
means?
throw it away.
oh,
Matter of fact,
come on.
burn it before you throw it away. The bandana, the 1997 Rakim chain, dash it away. Throw it away, please. Well, I don't know what you. I mean, I expect this from you. Not gonna lie, I do expect this level of 1987 corniness. So you're like a. This is like a Ferris Bueller's Day Off version of in 2023. Like, get it out of here. Get it out.
Let's talk about something that just started happening, ladies and gentlemen, or gentlemen, I should say. But we got something that's all very, very near and dear to our heart, which is the NBA. It started back up again this week or this past week, and it's only been one game, and people are either losing their shit because their team lost and it's over already, or people are setting very high standards for certain players that, might not meet those expectations depending on who you talk to. All right, well then let's talk about the Knicks then, because the first game against the Celtics happened last night.
Mhm.
And am I surprised we lost? No. Am I disappointed? Yes, because we did have a really, really great comeback, but I'm also very disappointed in a lot of our starters. For instance, Julius Randle, worst fucking basketball player to ever fucking hold the ball. Absolute trash. 14 points, 5 for 22 field goals, 11 rebounds somehow, 7 assists, 0 turnovers, which I think is bullshit because he definitely turned the ball over a handful of times last night. Jalen Brunson, also disappointing. I know it's the first game. I'm not going to put too much stock into it, but I am disappointed by the effort by a lot of our players last night. I expected a little bit more from them, but at least we came back and we kept it entertaining going into the second half and into the fourth quarter. But that's a game you just got to win, in my opinion.
Against Boston?
I'm guessing you didn't see the highlights of the game or anything?
I'm saying you're before the game started, your expectation was that they were going to beat Boston.
No, my expectation was not that we were going to beat Boston. My expectation, at least after the first quarter, was we were going to get blown out.
No.
Which didn't happen.
Before the game started, before tip-off happened, what was your expectation for the Knicks?
I hoped they would beat them. I didn't expect them to beat them.
You don't even expect them to
and
win.
hope are two different things.
You don't even expect them to win. So what are you upset about? Like, if the expectation
when you watch here's the thing. When you watch a game and you see how everything's coming together and, certain players are stepping up when the stars aren't playing, it's like, and you actually take the lead after getting destroyed for 3 straight quarters. I was like, oh, maybe there is a chance.
So help me understand this. What you're telling me is you knew the roster going into this season, right? And you set 0 expectations until you saw them play, and then you were like, oh. So I mean, are we being what the internet likes to call? Are you being a casual?
No, I don't think so.
Ooh,
I mean,
we threw out the C word.
I mean,
the C word, man.
So my expectation for the Sixers is for them to be 3rd place in the East, right? I think they're I personally think they're the 3rd best team, even without the whole James Harden thing going on. That's my expectation. Watching
That's a
them
whole
play,
can of worms in itself.
yeah, and that I don't even feel like getting into because it's quite frankly it's very annoying. You know what I'm saying? So this is my expectation, even before seeing them play and they gel. Just like people thought AD was gonna go off because everybody's talking about Jokic, and he's like, hey, I thought he was gonna come out and be like, hey, y'all must have forgot. You know what I'm saying? But obviously that didn't happen. Dante, your feelings on this, sir?
I feel like we're not talking about the biggest story of last night's game. Kristaps Porzingis went
going
off.
30 points.
Yo,
He was leaving with something, as I
30
said in the
points.
chat.
Yeah.
Against the Knicks.
Yeah.
That's valid.
I mean, against the Knicks, who are the Knicks though? I mean, see, I feel like people have these unrealistic expectations for the Knicks. Who are the Knicks? First of all, Julius Randle's not the worst basketball. Have we basketball player to ever play? Have we not
bad.
seen Kwame Brown?
He's
Have we not
ass.
seen him?
You've never seen Julius Randle play if
I've
you don't
seen
think he's
Julius
one of the
Randle.
worst.
I've seen
Hey,
him.
I'm just saying, the
Yeah.
Sixers still have Furkan Korkmaz. I don't even know why he's still on the team.
Yeah, well,
You know, this is the thing we ain't realizing though. Okay. Boston loses Marcus Smart, huge defensive presence, defensive player of the year. The real question stepping into the season is, can Kristaps Porzingis production match Marcus Smart's production? You don't expect them to play the same way. They can't. They're
Of
two
course
different
not.
players.
Two
But
different
the way
builds, too.
Marcus Smart is a menace on defense, right? Can Kristaps give them 15 to 20 a game?
I mean, were we surprised by Kristaps? Were we
Yes.
seriously
I
surprised?
wasn't.
Yeah,
I
I'm
wasn't
surprised.
surprised.
We were?
I mean, I don't think anyone
Did we
expected him to
forget
drop
who he
30.
was? I mean, he's had a couple bumps and injuries, and then he was in Washington. But we were surprised.
I was surprised he dropped 30, but what I will say is this: I expected him, especially this year, to play better because he's got two guys playing that he's playing, actually three guys that he's playing next to that have to be more ball dominant than him. Drew Holiday can defer to Kristaps more than anybody else would, meaning JT and JB, right? But you got JT and JB, right? He's gonna get shots. The only question is like, are you gonna knock him down, right? Because if Kristaps if he's consistently getting 15 plus a game, every game 15 plus in that range, Celtics are dangerous.
I mean,
You got Jaylen Brown giving you 25, 24. You already know JT gonna be 27 plus if he plays at a level he always does.
Yeah.
And all I'm asking is 15 from Kristaps. That's almost 70 points worth of basketball in a starting lineup. That's valid. Then you got Drew Holiday.
to be quite honest with you, I wasn't surprised. If the Knicks would have won, I would have been surprised. I'm going to be completely honest with you. I mean, in my opinion, and you know, I'm not a super basketball fan. I'm better. I got some knowledge. I mean, you lose Marcus Smart, which is a big loss, but then you get Kristaps Porzingis and Drew Holiday. Like these aren't slouch players. So I don't understand why people were surprised. Like I'm looking at the comments on Instagram and YouTube and everyone. I'm like, and X, formerly known as Twitter. I'm like, are y'all serious? Like y'all are surprised by this? Like as you mentioned the roster. Like, why are we surprised? I honestly did not expect the Knicks to win at all. Not against Boston. My expectation was y'all gonna get blown out. To be honest with you, that's just
well. I mean, I expected to be
when
blown out.
When you're playing
too,
against the
but-
New York Wildcats, this is
yeah,
what happens.
That was I was going to get to
This
too.
is what happens.
The Wildcats.
This is what happens.
2015 Villanova Wildcats team we're playing against. Like that's
And they don't even play him. Did Dante play last night?
He played.
No.
He was very invisible on the court. He had a couple of key passes that led to some decent plays, but as far as points goes, I don't think he did anything.
Dante needs to play more.
You're also asking Thibs to just. Thibs is a very stubborn coach. I think as we've all come
Does
to
he
see
still have
over
like
years.
3 strands of hair on his head? Does he still have like 3 strands of hair? That dude just need to go bald.
Tibbs is yet another coach who is still living off the glory from that 08 Celtics team. I'm telling, like, yo, that Celtics squad got so many dudes jobs that they were undeserving of.
Yeah.
Completely undeserving of. I'll give Doc Rivers credit. Yes, he did take them to 2 finals. I'll give him that.
But you played with I'm sorry. You played with Ray Allen, Paul Pierce,
KG, Rondo.
KG. I mean, that roster was loaded. So I mean, they didn't have much to do. So whatever.
No.
But I'm not hating. I can appreciate Doc. I just wish he would get it done. He hasn't gotten it done since then.
Speaking of Doc, it really made me upset last night. I'm listening to ESPN's coverage of the game, right? And everybody knows Monday, games at MSG.
Mm-hmm.
Mike Breen, Mark Jackson,
Yeah.
Jeff Van Gundy.
Yeah.
I was listening to it. I'm like, yo,
So no, it's not right.
who sound like they got a dick in their mouth on the mic right now? I'm like, oh shit. Doc Rivers. Doc Rivers.
That was that commentary outside of Breen. was terrible.
Julius isn't he's not getting to the basket. He's not getting to the basket. If Julius can't get to the basket, the Knicks can't win any games this year.
Yeah, so
I didn't put any lotion on my throat this morning, so I wasn't ready for the broadcast. Nigga, breathe.
for real.
Nigga, speaking on inhale.
I mean, I like I said, it's one. I was saying before we started. It's one game. Like people are panicking, and I'm like, Jesus Christ, your anxiety levels. Y'all need to take a Xanax and chill out, bro. It's not that deep. Like it's one
Smoke
game.
some bud maybe or something.
Something like it's one game. Also, B word. How about the Eagles, bro? What's up? I know you're listening. I've been wanting to talk to you for weeks. How about the Eagles, bro? I need people to put some respect on our name. That's why I decided to wear this today. Put some respect on our name.
Let them know.
But you know what's funny? What's crazy is this same time last year, people were still doing the same chatter. And honestly, we're better than we were last year. I'm going to tell you that right now. That's how I feel. We are 100% better than we were last year. Offensively and defensively, we're a lot better than we were last year.
Do you think so?
Yes. AJ Brown is going, what? Bro, we can run the ball. We can throw the ball. Our defense is good. We just picked up old buddy from the Titans at safety. Bro, to be quite honest with you, and I never say this. I never say this because I'm an Eagles fan, but I'm not as ignorant and as most other Eagles fans. If we don't win the Super Bowl, I'm gonna lose it. This team is just too good. I'm not worried about San Francisco. I don't give a damn. I'm not worried about no team in the NFC. I'm not. Honest to God, I'm not. I in the beginning of the season, I was we're winning these close games, and then we lost to the Jets. And I was like, what's going on? And then we're starting to hit our stride, baby. Fly Eagles, fly, baby. Y'all better get used to it, because I'm telling you, if we don't win the Super Bowl, I'm gonna be upset. 100%, I'm gonna be.
Could you imagine if the Cowboys win the Super Bowl though, and we'll never?
Hell
no.
I
will remove myself from social media. I will. For 2 months, I will just deactivate everything, because
Cowboys fans don't shut up now. Could you imagine if they
not
won?
shut up. If they win anything in my lifetime, just don't win in my lifetime. I'm sorry, B word, buddy, you cool, but I hope you guys don't win in my lifetime. Let me die.
Top three teams that can't win during my lifetime. 1, the Cowboys. 2, the New York Knicks.
Yep, them too.
And 3, even though it's already happened, swear to God, if I see the Celtics win another one, fuck the Celtics.
That's
fuck them all. Yeah.
Can I be honest? I think the Celtics might. I think there's a chance the Celtics could win this year. If I'm being honest,
it's the trophy going either. If the Bucks don't win it, it's coming from the West. Easy. The West is loaded, bro. It is absurd. And then they went back to the East-West format in basketball. Yo, the West is winning that too. The All-Star game, the West is going to win.
Let me tell you something about the West right now, dog. The West is so loaded. The West is so loaded that I think from like the top teams, if you were to make a starting 5 out of some of the bench dudes from teams in the West, they would be valid in the Eastern Conference.
Yeah.
Because if you look at Brooklyn ain't nothing but a bench squad. No disrespect to them.
Brooklyn might be all right. I mean, in the East, Brooklyn will be all right in the East. 100%.
Yeah, they're good in the East. And Brooklyn's not a bad team.
Not at all.
But you put Brooklyn in the West? No,
they're getting blown out.
I'll tell you what, though, about Brooklyn, can Cam Thomas get a little more respect? Why is he still coming off the bench?
He came off the bench again?
He came off the bench again and dropped, 30, 32?
Crazy.
It's like, dude, get that man some damn respect.
how you feel about him is how I feel about Emmanuel Quickly. They didn't pay him. So he's a free agent at the end of the season. I mean, the guy he got 24 points off the bench last night. I mean, and he was probably the best. He probably had some of the best production out of anyone on the Knicks last night. I know everybody can't get paid, but I feel like there are some. They could have given him a little something. I mean, they got to sign him at the end of the season. I don't want to lose Emmanuel Quickly on.
Could you imagine being a guard or a big in the West? There's no nights off. That's why I think the West is so good. There's no nights off. Warriors, Steph, Clay. Now you got to deal with Kuminga, who's on the rise, and you got to deal with Chris Paul. Cool.
Yep.
Denver, you got Jokic.
You've seen with Denver, even their defense is immaculate, bro.
Yeah, bro. Their defense got better this year.
Yes,
They got
it
better
did,
this year.
man.
I honestly thought them losing Bruce Brown was going to be terrible for them. No, it worked out.
Yeah,
It worked out. Like, they played great against the Lakers. They really did. And Jokic kicked our ass again. Start off the season 27, 13, and 10.
only because I don't know what's. I mean, you AD, bro. You know what? I saw something, and as a Sixers fan, I don't want it to happen. But I saw someone propose a trade where it was the Lakers would give up AD and a second round pick for Joel Embiid. And as a LeBron fan, I was like, go for it. That'll get him his fifth ring.
Yeah.
That'll 100%. That'll get him
Get
his
him out.
fifth.
I'm so, as a Lakers fan, as a loyal Lakers fan, and I have been. And you know, so I never told people this story. I started watching the Lakers in 2010, right? When they won the chip. I didn't even like Kobe back then. I didn't really like the Lakers. I just watched basketball, right? I was a Miami Heat fan. First game I went to was Miami, right? But when the Lakers started to suck, I was really, really into that squad. Those teams back then, even though they were bad, if you saw the amount of talent that we had on those squads that have withered throughout the league and done great of everywhere else, it sucks to see. It really does. But out of all the great players that we had, that I've witnessed, AD has to be the most disappointing. He has to be the most disappointing. We got Steve Nash too late in his career, and then we got Dwight Howard way too quick off of back surgery. The AD it's every time I watch this dude play, I'm like, bro, are you good?
Mm-hmm.
Like
They paid him way too much money.
Did the Monstars take your skills? Did they take your energy? Because it's like every time he steps out there in the court, I've never ever seen a superstar, Hall of Famer, that every time he steps on the court, I don't know what he's gonna give me.
How much
That's a
money did he get
problem.
paid in the offseason? What was the contract again?
I don't know. I think he got a 3-year extension like everybody else does.
That's too much. However many years and however much he got, that it's just too much for.
And the thing
for
is
me
that the
personally.
Lakers, what they can't afford, you can't afford to lose them because it's like, well, it's AD, generational talent. So it's like you're gonna have to pay him because if you let him walk, you're fucked. You're fucked. You can't let him walk.
You also don't know if he's going to play 50 games out of the year. That's the other thing. Is he even going to play a full season?
I don't know.
I hope he can,
The
but I
small
doubt it.
bumpy taste, he's out for a week.
Yeah, they should just need to come up off the 8. They need to just the AD
I'm ready
experiment.
to move past him.
Bron, I think Bron, honestly, the way I saw him playing, he probably give you another 3 seasons at this level. To be quite honest with you, Bron is just the goat.
You know what? I heard about they're trying to limit him to like
Yeah, I mean they should.
maximum 30
I mean,
minutes a
he's
game.
only 39, bro. Like they should because my man's knocking on 40 at this level. I mean, he's still playing at an all-star level. They need to limit his minutes. You know, that at some Father Time is undefeated. So at some point you're going to see the drop off. We just don't know when.
So what you're saying is basically we're seeing the beginning of the end of LeBron here.
No,
NBA.
I don't think so. Not yet. Come back to me mid-season.
Well, you said 3 years. Like that to me, like that's a good timetable.
I mean,
like
but
the
we've been saying
beginning of
3
the end.
years for. They've been saying a couple years for a while now. We've been talking about Bron after.
Yeah, but now he's pushing
he
40.
left-
that was when he was in his mid 30s. Now he's pushing
when
40.
he left
And as you
Cleveland,
said,
they were like, "Oh, we're going to start to see a drop off." And then after they won the chip, all right, okay, and he's still at a high level. So
Listen, man, LeBron has had an exceptional career, but one thing you just got to accept is that at some point, everybody has that point where they just can't play the same way anymore. And I don't really care how well he's taking care of his body, his age, and him playing basketball just doesn't work. Like, this isn't like Tom Brady. Tom Brady was protected by a great offensive line for most of his career. That's part of the reason why he was able to play for 22 years. That's part of the reason why. Yo, dude, Bron is Bron still likes to go downhill. He doesn't go downhill like he was second stint with the Cavs, but he still likes to go downhill. He's still strong enough to take hits. Yo, 39-40, you're not recovering like you are at 25-20. And that's why Bron, I think personally, has been digressing in terms of his not in terms of his productivity, but the consistency. He can't do it because think about it, a lot of times he's been getting hurt ever since he's been with the Lakers. The recovery time gets longer and longer and longer with every injury.
I think they also rely on him too much. Like, how many
You
times
have
have
to.
we seen that?
You have to.
I know you have to, but I mean, like, when he's like the only guy most of the time that I notice on social media that they seem to rely on, and that can't be good for him either. You know,
They need guys
they need to
take that
develop
leap.
guys that, as
Like
you-
Austin Reeves. Austin Reeves he's a solid player. You can build him up to be somewhat good. Not on the bronze level. Rui Hachimura, I think he's good too. You can build him up.
The thing is that I think the biggest thing with the Lakers right now, and I want to get off this pause after, but I'm just saying that, like, listen, man, the Lakers are trying to build a championship team around aging and injured superstars. That shit don't work. Like, and they're putting, I think they're putting the right guys around Bron and AD. I really think they do. They are. But the problem is that if one of those dudes are out, and I mean AD or Bron, who do you really trust to step up and handle that scoring load when that person? I love Austin Reeves, but I haven't seen it at that level yet.
You talking
know what I'm
about
saying?
if AD and Bron aren't playing, who's going to lead? Who's going to score for the Lakers?
Who's gonna be that guy? Who's gonna
If
really
AD
be that guy?
Nobody. Let's be real.
And that's exactly my point.
But I mean, that's not fair though, because if you put that on any team, you take that on
No.
any team.
All right, let's do it this way, right?
Outside of if Jokic,
No. Wait. Think about it. Hold up. If Jokic is out, I'll trust that Michael Porter Jr. is gonna get more shots and make more shots because his offensive freedom and the way he can work with
He's
Jamal
not
Murray. I can
Jokic,
trust
bro.
that. I can trust that.
He'll give you 20 a game.
20.
I mean,
take
but
20.
we putting way too much stock in Michael Porter Jr. Now, let's be real. Michael Porter Jr. can do what he does because of the command that Jokic has on the court. Let's be real. If Michael Porter Jr. can't be no main, he can't be the main guy on no team, bro. I'm sorry. I'm saying that. You can write it. You can write it.
We gotta pull up the Nathan Hale highlights. We gotta pull up the Nathan Hale highlights.
Stop it, bro.
Dog.
Get some help. No,
I know. No.
I'm not going to entertain this.
Michael Porter Jr. is one of the greatest high school basketball players I've ever seen in my entire life.
NBA. We ain't talking about high school. Everybody, most people are nice.
He's still that dude. He's still that dude.
No, stop it.
He's still that dude.
I'm not entertaining that. I'm sorry.
And PJ, I ain't gonna take that disrespect. He's still that guy.
I'm not entertaining that. I'm sorry. I'm not. Listen,
all right.
Stay off.
Let him
Stay
be healthy.
off the weed.
Let him be healthy. Let him be healthy. Be happy. Be healthy, baby.
I don't care, bro. Okay, Cheerios. I don't care. I don't care, dude. I'm not entertaining this Michael Porter Jr. talk. This is blasphemous.
Fine. You don't want to entertain that? Cool. Matt,
No.
Matt, let's do it. This Philadelphia 76ers.
Oh,
what
no.
the fuck is going on in Philly?
Why do we
my
want to talk
God.
about that?
I thought we weren't going to go down this route, but
No,
okay.
I'm going down the road.
What is there to talk? What is there to talk about? It's been we've known this was coming already since he called Morey a liar, right? And we knew this was going to happen. What are we talking
Can I
about?
play devil's advocate?
Sure.
Now wait. Now this I have a very fair point on this one, right? Why is James Harden calling Daryl Morey a liar? Why?
I don't care why.
Why? No, but it matters. It matters, and this is and it matters for one reason. Because, hold up, wait. It matters for this reason. There needs to be a good relationship between your star player and your general manager. There should be a good relationship there. The two work hand in hand. You paying this dude the most money. They've had a relationship ever since Houston. That's the reason why James Harden stayed in Houston. That's the reason why he was there for so long, because of the relationship he had with Daryl Morey. When somebody that I have a close relationship with, that I'm loyal to, that I'm close with, regardless of whether he's my boss, blah, 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 really doesn't matter. If he tells me, all right, bet, you want to defer this money, cool. We're going to sign you on this contract for less money, and then I'm going to give you the rest of the money that you deserve, that you're owed after this season, once this extension is up. And then it come to find out he's not going to get that money. I don't blame James Harden for feeling the way he does. Now,
You done?
do I agree with his actions? Hell no.
Okay, so
You're still a basketball player and you still play for an organization. And at the end of the day, you need to fulfill your contract.
ding, 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 ding.
You got to
ding,
fulfill your contract.
ding, 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 ding.
I'll get that. I agree. You have to fulfill the
Why-
contract.
Listen, his reasons, to be quite honest, I don't give a damn. His reasons for cutting up, I don't care. Off the court, you are a professional athlete. He's done this now. This is the third time he's doing this. First of all, who the hell he think he gonna go play for? Who he gonna go play for? Like,
No
let's
one's
be
going to
real.
sign him.
Who's gonna go?
Guangdong Tigers.
Because
Guangdong.
exactly, because let's be real, people in the NBA have seen this from him. We've seen him hold out. We've seen him get put on weight. We've seen this before. So you know what? No, bro, I don't feel him, right? I don't, at this point, I don't care, especially because now it's on my team. I don't care, man. I don't care. You're holdout. And then he's playing these little games where he shows up because of, the CBA rules. And if you don't show up for training camp for 30 days, if the team has to hold your rights and you can't play for no one else in the NBA. You know what I'm saying? All these I don't care. Like, I don't even want to talk about James Harden and the Sixers right now. They ain't played yet. I don't care.
Can I ask just one question? Just because
What's up?
as like a speculative question. Do you think the actions of Harden off the court are going to affect
Yes.
what's going to
course.
happen as far as morale on the team? And because you said
Oh,
you
okay. No,
hold
morale-
on. Let me
morale,
finish what I
no.
was going to say. Because, I mean, as you said, you expect them to do big things in the East this year.
Yes.
Do you think that Harden's actions are going to hinder that?
No, not that. No, I think Harden does contribute a lot in his way, but I'm still as confident with the ball in Maxi's hands. I still think Maxi can get it done. I think this is a year where he takes an even bigger leap and he steps up even more in the absence of James Harden. You can't replicate what James does, but James is not. This ain't Houston Rockets James Harden, bro.
Yeah, James Harden.
Like I don't know. I'm not. That's why I'm not like. If it was Houston Rockets James Harden, okay, then we're talking.
Yeah.
But this version of him, he can't step back like he used to. He's a touch slower now.
No, dude. Screw the step back.
Yeah,
That's the thing that people getting confused. The reason why James Harden was so lethal back in the day is because no one could stop him from getting to the cup.
Yeah.
He was unstoppable from getting to the rim. He had one of the best handles in the game. Quick, tween cross, boom, right by you. Dunking on you or and one. When he's getting 12 to 15 free throws a game.
And he's
that
not
James
getting,
Harden
not
doesn't
getting those
exist
balls.
anymore.
Exactly.
So
So
even though last year he led the league in assists per game, there's one thing James Harden's got to realize. At this point in his career, the NBA does not need him anymore. The NBA doesn't need, like, if James Harden would have retired right now, he wouldn't get some crazy, like, farewell tour. Be like, oh, shit, James Harden retired?
Yep, they treat him like they did Paul Pierce. That's exactly what happened. They treat him like they did Paul Pierce. I'm not impressed, bro.
What's the difference?
James Harden, you can get the step. Like Martin
well,
used to say, step. You get
the difference is James Harden didn't shit himself. He just got fat.
Yeah, well,
that's the difference with that and Paul Pierce.
Oh, terrible, man.
So can we move on from basketball? Because I'm bored. It's only one game. I'm bored of basketball. I'm bored. Like basketball is bored.
Shout out to Oklahoma City Thunder. You guys got a bright future. Love you guys. Also, shout out Isaiah Joe. You doing your thing.
Yeah, you see Glorilla's a Steelers fan. Were you excited about that?
Oh God, hell no! What the fuck? Well, I did not need to see that.
That's a thing?
Yeah.
You didn't see?
I did not see this.
Shout out Glorilla, baby.
Shout out Sid from Ice Age. You got to meet Mike Tomlin. Whoop-de-doo.
Ugh. and music and all this trash music that's I've been sitting here and listening to you guys takes on all this music that's been coming out, and I've just seen you guys have made me even more depressed than I was.
Our
I was
takes
like,
on that classic that was dropped 2 weeks ago.
what you talking about?
That classic?
Oh,
That work?
What you talking
That
about?
work?
What work?
oh man.
You mean that work?
Work.
I can't have the money for fun.
Aubrey,
The money for fun.
you talking about Aubrey's latest album? The half Jewish guy?
Dogs.
That's what you talking about?
For the dogs.
For the dogs? For the
Oh, the
garbage.
dogs.
Throw that shit in the trash. That shit
Thank
was-
you, Mike.
Uh,
Thank you.
I'm
Matt,
sorry.
you know what? No, Matt. I
Listen.
and I didn't give you this take last time, and I'm mad I didn't.
Well, what's the take
Reason
now?
why you don't like Drake's album, the reason why Undercover Brotha doesn't like Drake's album is because
It was
he
garbage.
gets no bitches.
Oh.
You don't
That has
relate.
nothing to do with anything.
Yes, it does.
It has nothing to do with my
yes,
appreciation for
it-
the music.
That has
Yes, it
what is that?
does.
Okay, so what you gonna say? Why don't I like it?
Huh?
Why don't I like it?
That's
Why don't
such
I
a
like
You
it?
just- you just a
lame
hater.
excuse.
You're just a hater.
I'm
You're
not
just a hater.
I like
You're just a
it.
hater.
What are you
Nah,
talking
you don't
about?
you don't want to see a black man win. You know what I'm saying? You hating on light skins. You know, you a hater.
Light skins. I really wish we could just cut off your mic sometime because
Hater.
what are you talking about? Hate on
Hater.
Aubrey?
Hater.
Aubrey got classics. Aubrey has classics. Okay. No, but that I was literally before I was like, you know what? Before we started this and before I came into the little room, I was like, you know what? Let me hear this song to see one more time, just to make sure I really don't like it.
Which
one?
song was this, by the way? Just so we know.
I don't even remember the title. That's how irrelevant the song was to me. I listened to it and I was like, turn it off, Michael. My ears started to bleed, right? And then even though I didn't hit my head or anything, I felt like I got a concussion from just listening to this album. Because I was like, damn, I feel slightly stupid, more stupid than I did prior to listening to the 10 seconds of this album. You know, I think I caught I think I got like dementia from this shit too. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, bro.
Time to
It's
put
like-
Mike in the home.
Did you get COVID from it also?
No, I didn't get COVID from it. Luckily, because if he was a Chinese rapper, I probably would have said that on some fucked up.
Oh no! Oh my god!
I would have said that. You know what I'm saying? But since he's not, and he's from Canada. You know what I'm saying? He's from Toronto. Eh?
Wait.
So, hey man, I gotta bring
Justin
this-
Trudeau just impersonates him at costume parties. That's all.
Yeah, no, bro. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I
It's
loved it.
garbage.
I
Just because
loved
they speak French in Canada too, I'm gonna say the album was garbage. Okay, it's not just garbage, it's garbage. All right, that's what I thought.
terrible.
I'm sorry. I'm entitled to my opinion, my boy. You think it's great because you worship the ground. If you were gay, I'd say you're a fucking Drake meat licker. You know what I'm saying? But you're not. So you're a fan.
Whoa!
All
Shout out
right.
Dwight Howard.
All right. Okay. See, you was off the show, and you got a little disrespectful, nigga. I don't know what you think what's going on.
I said, but you're not. So you're just a stan, and it's okay. You appreciate it. I guess.
See,
light
that's
skins
the thing.
unite.
Y'all
It's all
be
right. Light
thinking,
skins
y'all be
unite.
thinking that like I'm just a stan, and I think everything that Drake drops is freaking amazing.
I mean, the last two albums, this is every time we bring up Drake, this is the conversation that we have. Matt doesn't like it, I don't like it, and we're haters. Or
Wait,
I'm surprised.
I don't know how.
I'm
Wait, I don't know
surprised
how you
didn't
don't like
call
her
me
loss. I don't
I'm
know how you don't like her
surprised you
loss.
I'm just
That I don't get.
I'm surprised you didn't say I didn't like. I liked like 3 songs on it. Okay, and even then, those 3 songs are uplifting. They're good. They're good songs. There's good music, right? And some of
like,
it,
once you
and
hear
some
Middle of
it,
the
if you
Ocean, you're just
listen
like,
to
all
it,
right, classic. Instant.
some of it you can listen to it, and it grows on you. But like
Honestly,
I
never
said,
mind. Y'all ain't fuck with that either.
no, bro, listen, like I said, bro, I listened to this last album and I felt like I got up from a chair. I got up from my chair and I was like, yo, do I need to call an ambulance? Like, I feel like I have a concussion, man. Like, my eardrum, like, I can't hear properly. I went in and cleaned my ears out and shit. I was like, damn, man, what's going on? This is just absolute garbage. It is. I'm sorry. It
I mean,
is.
go back to what I said. I mean, disregard the whole "oh, it's a trilogy," which I didn't know before going into this, or even disregarding the whole "oh, he gets no bitches," which I think is a very lame argument on your part, in my honest opinion. If we're just going by a standalone album, coming into it as like a potential new fan, I was bored. I was bored throughout most of that album because every album or every song, sounds way too similar to each other to the point where I was about to fall asleep towards the midway through, like I said last time we talked about
We gotta
this.
stop talking about this because Dante gonna have a heart attack. We over here. Y'all can
He
see.
looks like he's.
I can't wait
I can
till y'all
see the
Dante.
fucking smoke coming out of his ears.
You missed it a minute ago. He was punching the air.
He's fucked up.
You know
He's
what?
real vex right now, and that's okay.
You know
He
what?
real vex. Fam.
It's like Drake said, man. It is what it is. Trust me, you get what you give.
It's Halloween.
I'ma let
Are you gonna speak in a Toronto accent? You speak that lame ass Toronto accent?
No.
You
bro.
see the clip of the girl? If he left his mom's there, fam. I was like, yo, why does she sound like she's like special needs?
Mike, you cheese me, dog.
What's
You
up?
cheese me, dog.
Oh,
You cheese me, dog.
listen,
You do, man. You cheese me, dog.
English with me, motherfucker.
You cheese me, dog.
What are you talking about? Like, what the kids say? I ain't gonna hold you, but that shit was trash, man.
You cheese me,
That sounds
dog.
like
That's
me
all I'm
now.
say.
No, first of all,
me.
nobody sound like you because you talk like this, and then you sound real like I'm not gonna hold you, dog. Like, but we can move on from. Hey, but nah, check this out, right? So the other day, I was scrolling because at night when I do a little smoky smoke, I like to scroll through TikTok, and I came across this corny list. Okay, and for those who don't know, I'm going to read. A group of women on Facebook created a list of places men should not take women to on first dates. And I just want to address, first of all, the list is trash. Single, hey kings, stay single because apparently some of these women just ain't it. But number one on the list is Cheesecake Factory. And I'm like, yo, the ladies got beef with Cheesecake Factory? Like,
I can't afford Cheesecake Factory, dog.
I have never seen a single woman have beef with Cheesecake Factory in my life.
Bro, let me read this list for the people. Okay, and I'm gonna fly through this. So number one, Cheesecake Factory. Then you got Applebee's, Chili's, Chipotle, Olive Garden, the movies. You don't want to go to the movies, Mom? Like what?
I can see the movies though. Like you're not really talking to each other though. You're not really talking to
first
each
day,
other.
fine, but still, you can't go to the movies on the first day. Okay. Number 7, I get Your House. I get that. Sends the wrong message. I've done it plenty of times. It sends the wrong message. You know what I'm saying? You end up in between the sheets. Okay, fine. Any fast food chain, Buffalo Wild Wings, Wingstop, Red Lobster, a buffet, IHOP, Denny's, which is trash, the gym. Why would you go to like the ladies really thought about this? Hey baby, I'm Steve. Oh, I'm Jessica. You want to go on a date to the gym? I mean, okay, that's different.
If she goes to the gym, that's valid. A lot of girls are kind of.
You don't want to go to church. You want to go talk to the Lord, your Savior, Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. What's wrong with you? Okay, Starbucks. Half of the white girls and black women like Starbucks. Who don't like Starbucks? What's wrong with you? You don't like a fucking ice, whatever, a grande?
Starbucks.
Starbucks is
expensive.
Yeah, it's a little expensive, but whatever. Coffee dates. I'm sorry. Let me tell you something. I'm gonna stop right there real quick. At number 18, coffee dates. Let me tell you something, ladies, to the ladies that listen to this, and I mean no disrespect. Okay. I personally don't feel the need to take no woman out on like a $400 first date. Sometimes the best way to see if you're even worth, because like I've said in previous episodes, all of y'all ain't queens. All of y'all are not worth. Some of y'all need to go home. You need to read some self-help books. You need to heal. And some of y'all I'm not a big, into God, but some of y'all need Jesus. You gonna tell me that a coffee date is not appropriate? I don't know you.
Yeah. To be fair, if I may offer some sort of caveat to this, I feel as though like whoever these women are clearly, like you said, they need help. Yes, idiots, whole nine yards. That
Shout
said,
out mental illness. Shout out mental illness.
Get your mental health checked, as Mike says. But I will say though is that I think as though we don't want to be too subjective and consider this list the opinions of all women.
But I'm speaking to this list, and I'm saying, ladies.
Yes, in the case of this list, I understand, but we can't just out here and say, oh, all women feel this way, which I think it would be a wrong statement.
Do you watch the internet? Like,
but the internet, The internet isn't real fucking life, though, Mike. That's the thing.
Bullshit.
The internet isn't real fucking life.
bullshit. What's that little
The
kid saying?
people on the internet are
Bullshit.
fucking. The internet. The people on the internet are fucking brainless morons. I don't take anything they say to heart.
Everybody
in
on
any
this
regard.
internet is a brainless moron.
I will say this though. I have taken a female to 3 of the top 10 places not to go. They all did not turn out well, so I'm gonna say that this isn't terrible.
No.
Definitely.
But that's subjective experience, though.
Definitely do not take a girl to Cheesecake Factory if you have not been there beforehand, because you definitely don't know that place is expensive as fuck, and you need to have a Fortune 500 company to take a bitch to that restaurant.
What do they want? A horse-drawn carriage through Central Park and go to
know,
Tavern
man.
on the Green or something? What do y'all want? Okay,
Olive Garden, don't do that either, y'all. I did
Olive
that,
Garden's
bro.
just-
I went crazy on the super salad, and I ain't gonna lie, them farts was atomic, and I was not okay. You know, I was letting loose the whole time, and she was like, "Oh my god, what's that smell?" And I was sitting there like, "Damn, I smell that too," acting like it wasn't me.
you were passing
So
gas. On the date.
dude, it was a soup, man. It was a soup. There's a lot of cream.
So
There's a
glad
lot
to
of
hear it.
cream.
I
There's a
really
lot
am.
of cream, man. And the
Passing
bread.
gas on the date. I'm glad to hear it didn't work out. I really am. That's disgusting.
Hey,
Yeah.
at least those weren't in your car, though. Just be thankful
Okay.
for that.
So let me continue down this list, okay? All right. So ice cream dates, which in the summer is a really good thing. Family functions on the first date is weird. I agree with
I
that.
agree with that. I
Movie
agree with
night.
that.
That goes along with your house. I'm okay with that. Somewhere that requires a long drive. I mean, if you want to go somewhere fancy, it might require that. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he's putting you on a flight somewhere, but whatever. Y'all don't make no sense. Bowling. What's wrong with you? Bowling is lit. What's wrong with you?
I
Bowling
went on
is
a
lit.
bowling date. I've been on a couple of bowling dates in my time, and they were
You know
they're
what?
fun.
You know what
It was so much fun.
I'm assuming with this list. I'm assuming
black
this bitch just doesn't know what the fuck she wants.
I'm assuming it's black women. Okay, I'm gonna assume that. Nightclub.
I didn't say it. I might be dressed like this, but I didn't say it.
Oh, man.
You know why? Because first of all, and I'm gonna curse a little bit. First of all, I'm a nigga, so I don't give a damn how you feel about me. Okay, I don't care, and I'm the pot calling kettle black man. I don't care, bro. I am. It is what it is. It's how I feel. Y'all can come for me in the comment section. You could try to cancel me. It don't matter. I'll just be resurrected like a phoenix. Okay, from the ash.
I was gonna say, you know what? The more I look at
kinda
this list,
different.
the more I kind of believe Mike.
Okay. Then you have nightclubs, which is fine because you can't really talk to somebody. A hookah bar. Not everybody smokes, but what's wrong with a hookah bar? A bar just for drinks. Maybe a lounge, not a bar, maybe a lounge.
Well, to be fair, I mean, like that pretty much wipes out like most of these places on the list anyway. With the
Where we going?
drinks, because where are we gonna go? Like,
Where we going?
first of all, I like to have a drink to relax a little bit. It helps. I don't want to say calm me down because I sound like a fucking alcoholic, but it helps me loosen up a little bit. Like, how many times have I been to your place, Mike, and we have a drink and I feel good afterwards? You know,
No, did
like
you?
we go out on the town. Well, yeah, it relaxed me. I was, there's people there I don't know. I'm nervous.
Yo,
Stop it.
hey,
Stop
no,
it. Don't fucking start. Don't fucking start.
Lock him up.
no.
Tell
I
that.
didn't say it like that. I'm not the one.
Oh no!
Nah, dog, we ain't gonna pass by like you ain't just say what you just said.
lock the door and turn them lights
You said you be having a drink at Mike's house and leaving feeling what?
Don't make something out of nothing. All right.
Pleasured?
Pause. Pause.
You said feeling
You
good.
even said pleasure. Stop that. No,
Feeling
jail.
good.
having that. We are
Feeling good.
team female over here. We like women over here. Okay, thank you. All right, I shall go ahead, Matt. I know you want to say something else. Go ahead.
No, I'm just gonna say, but like having a drink, especially in like a first date scenario, helps helps you loosen up and calms you down. Like I was gonna say,
Yeah, but you shouldn't have used me
Bad
as an
idea.
example. I'm a dude.
my bad. It was you. Listen, you know what I meant. You know what I meant or what I was referencing.
Oh, the people don't know what you
but
meant.
the people don't know. So I apologize.
That was crazy. No, that was crazy, Matt.
You have a drink
Whatever.
to loosen up on the first
Listen.
date.
Lock
Listen.
him up. I'm sorry. Lock him the F up.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll
Whoopsie.
continue.
All right. Whoops.
Waffle House. First of all, as a northerner that has been to Waffle House, in my personal opinion, and you people that listen to the South, you can come for me. That's fine. We just gonna agree to disagree. I think Waffle House is for after you're out at the club. I'm not taking no girl to Waffle House. Waffle House is lit. After
I mean,
the
if you
club.
want dinner in the show,
You know what I'm
breakfast
saying?
in the show.
Yeah, Waffle House
Yeah.
is it. Because it always goes down at Waffle House. Waffle House, it
Get
goes
free
down.
tickets to the fights on that one.
Like,
And then-
most of these bitches like Real Housewives anyways. That's like seeing that shit in real life in HD.
Now you're giving them too
Bad
much
Girls
credit.
Club.
Live in color.
Hey, look, if you're
That's
lucky, you might see the cooks fight each other.
Love and hip hop. Yeah,
You're
yeah,
Right,
right.
yeah.
Matt, it is in color. Very
Yeah.
much so in color.
And then listen, the last one on the list, I have a real problem with.
Sports events?
Do you ladies understand
Ooh.
expensive sports events are? I mean, you can't talk to someone, of course, right? You can, but not really because I'm sorry, I would never take a woman on the first date to a sporting event because we're not going to talk. Because we're going to go see a team that I want to see, which is going to be one of my favorite teams. And
Yeah.
I'm going to be like, yeah, so tell me about your aspirations. Let's go, Embiid. What are you doing? Get off the ball. Get off the ball. I'm sorry. Yeah, so I wanted to be a neurosurgeon when I was 7. All right, that's the foul, Brett. What are you doing? Kill yourself. You know what I'm saying? So
He's not wrong. He's
I
not wrong.
get that because that makes no sense. I can't get to know you while I'm screaming at the other team to break a leg or something. So I get that. But ladies, come on. Gentlemen, date within your bracket, within your tax bracket. Please do. Date within your bracket. If she coming off with that kind of energy, she's not for you anyway. That's not the mother.
Well, here's the problem I have. Okay, so there's two different ones that are kind of similar. 6, the movies, and then was it 21 movie night, Netflix, Hulu. There's movies on there. It's like what? Well,
Yeah, but that sends the wrong, being real, that sends the wrong message. Like movies at your house sends the wrong message. It does. Because let's be real, Hunter. You bring a girl back to your house, what you doing? Be honest.
probably pulling.
I don't see nothing wrong. Get a little bump and grind. You know that. You got it ready. You got
First
the
of all,
on.
first
You
of all,
ready.
if a female comes to my house,
She getting shaboinked.
reading the Bible. That's
No,
the
you're
first
not.
thing we're doing.
Blasphemous. You
You
ain't
must
not.
read the Bible. She
Give
has
me
to,
a
she
Bible
has to be a
verse.
woman of Christ.
Give me
She
one
has to be a
Bible
woman of
verse.
Christ. Values, morals.
Austin
Good
3:16
No,
said,
no,
"I
no,
whoop
no.
your ass."
Why you ignore me? Give me a Bible verse, Mister. You gonna read the Bible? Give me one Bible verse. Give me one.
You shall not pass.
He quoting Lord of the Rings. Oh,
I mean,
Thou shalt not go. Thou
Oh,
shalt not pass
yeah.
go
He
with the Lake
literally
200.
said, "Thou shalt not kill." At least something. He said, "You shall not pass." He didn't even say thou.
I'm playing.
Give me liberty or give me death.
Oh my goodness. You're a trip. You're a trip. But no, I agree with some of those, like places that it's too loud where you can't actually talk because I'm not trying to scream in your ear. I'm not taking to a, like I said, not a first date. Imagine me taking a girl to a soccer game on a first. We definitely not going to talk at all. I'm like, fuck. She's like, oh, me? No, he missed.
No, fuck you.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Get that.
Imagine watching like a Man United game at your house and something you have a date over.
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
God,
I had
it's
people
probably
over
like-
last night, the other night when I was watching the Champions League game, and people were looking like she's looking at me like I'm crazy, and I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm real into the game. Like you gotta leave me be right now.
Who do y'all think? All right, out of all 4 of us, who do you think is the craziest fan when it comes to watching their squad?
Me,
Oh, I think me.
me,
I think it's a cross between me and Mike.
me.
I may not vocalize it, but
Everyone's gonna say themselves.
Yeah, me. 100%.
I internalize it too much. That's my
How many
problem.
TVs you have? You internalize everything, even your desire for sex. Sorry, I haven't been on here for a long time. I'm sorry. I'm dishing
that
it
was
out.
out of pocket. That was out of pocket.
First of all, ain't nothing out of pocket that I do, sir. I'm grown.
Meet me at the crossroads. Meet me at the crossroads.
Yo,
Oh yeah, Matt. Listen, bro.
What is it? Dante?
Listen. Don't ever I mean, even if the idea is about to touch one of your brain cells and connect to the tissue and go down the nervous system, go out your mouth
Jail.
and explain the thought that you had in your head, keep it there. Because if you ever do this again, you don't even want to know what's gonna happen.
So
Is
Matt,
it
real
that
quick,
bad? I think it's hilarious.
Yes,
real quick.
yes.
When you put this outfit together, did you run it by anybody? Or did you just look at this and like, yo, dude, this is really cool?
I just wanted to get a laugh out of everybody. That was it.
Oh,
God, I
that's
mean,
that's the reaction you. So you saw this getup right here, and you were like, "This is gonna make the guys chuckle."
No.
Yes.
This is what he thought, Mike. He said, well, guys, I'm gonna put this Tupac garment on, and the two black guys on the show are gonna laugh their asses off. It's gonna be fucking hilarious, man.
And then he said, "Goody goo goo." Like,
You don't do this shit again, though.
Matt,
He took inspiration
Wow.
from me when I did this.
See,
And
if
I
you
did technically
showed
take it.
up-
I do
if
blame
you
Hunter for
showed
this to
up,
an extent.
I think a backwards hat would have worked better than because see, I'm okay with the glasses. I'm okay with the $10 chain. Okay,
you gotta do like a sideways hat. You gotta do like this.
If you would have
Sideways might be a little bit too far.
I expect that from White. See, Hunter looks like a typical white boy. He don't look like he's trying nothing crazy, but he's in his lane.
Hell yeah, what's up?
You look
You
like
got that Dawn on you?
you look like growing up. Your idol was Vanilla Ice. That's what it looks like. You know what I'm saying? You look like you
Marky
listen.
Mark in the Freshie Bunch or whatever the fuck name is.
So should I should
Funky Bunch,
switch
but alright.
the bandana is what you're saying.
So you look like you used to listen to My Chemical Romance, and then you heard Future. It was like this is it. You know what I'm saying? This is what this looks like.
See, this is why I wanted to do it though, because I thought it'd be funny to get clowned. That's all. I thought it would
I
get a
don't
good
want
laugh.
to. I don't want. See, I don't want to be you to be the butt of my jokes because I just don't feel that. Like that's kind of messed up. Why is Dante frozen?
Yeah, I'm frozen as fuck.
Oh.
He's frozen as fuck, but he's probably looking at with very grave disappointment.
I hope you hold whatever look you have right now. I hope you hold it till you unfreeze. I hope it's the dirtiest look so we could just give it to Matt. I hope when y'all see this video on YouTube, right? And you better subscribe to the YouTube, by the way. I hope when y'all see this, you leave comments in the comments. Leave all the comments. Roast him in the comment section. Flame him in the comment section, okay? Please do, because this is inappropriate. This is like your First Amendment. Take it away. Freedom of speech. Take it away. Take away his right to free speech. What are you doing? Take it away. Because this ain't it, brother. That is not it. You know, you're not calling you. Call you brother. Hey, brother.
I'll switch the bandana next time. At least it'll be a little
Undercover
more
Brotha.
This is almost as bad as seeing Drake in blackface. This is almost it's almost there, buddy.
Oh God.
Listen, at least the idea didn't cross my mind. That
Like, I know you've watched a lot of Tropic Thunder, but my dog, you are no Robert Downey Jr. You know what I'm
Not
saying?
at all. Oh, my lip.
Calm down, there. That man's a national treasure.
Oh, Robert Downey Jr. got a pat. You know what? He would be so canceled if he did that in 2023.
Do you understand how every 3 to 6 months people try to cancel Robert Downey Jr. on Twitter for that because they discover that Tropic Thunder exists?
Pussies.
Yeah,
that is a true statement.
You know, I remember a time when we used to be able, and I'm going to say a couple of things that may offend people, and I mean no offense, but I just want to say it just to prove a point. Okay. I remember when we used to call each other, like growing up, used to call each other, like your boy would give you a hug, like, hey man, don't be a fag, right? Or somebody used to do something stupid, and now that's real retarded. I just want to know, when did we become so sensitive? Like, I feel like this participation trophy society is just too much. Of course, to consider others' feelings and everything is very important. And we should take in consideration these things. But I think everything is on the delivery of something in the context of what you're saying, right? If I'm saying something for a laugh, why take offense? I mean, you don't like my jokes, keep it trucking. You know what I'm saying? And that's what should it be. You don't like a certain comedian because of the way he tells jokes. Okay, don't listen. Keep it trucking. You probably say things in the cover of your home that in the comfort of your home that other people, if they heard you, they probably never speak to you again. But
Honestly, bro, like people that aren't cool with like anybody saying, like retard or fag, probably fucking retarded.
I mean,
Like,
I get it, but at the same time, it's still why be so
I can understand. I'm not gonna say because I'm not gonna get fucking canceled again because now they will hold something against me. For
What the garment? The garment wasn't enough. You can't say faggot now. Come on, dog. Come on, bro. Come on, dog. You can't dress like that and be like, oh, I draw the line. Draw the line of fag. Like, come on, man. You gotta be better than that.
I want to talk about something, but talk about something indirectly. Like I don't want to touch. So I made comments on the situation that's going on right now in the Gaza Strip and with these Zionists because I got zero beef with the Jewish community. Zionists, they can all burn in hell. I don't give a fuck.
Wait.
What's the difference?
Well,
what's the difference between the two?
Zionists are like the extremists. There's like Jewish people. You have the Jewish community who like equivalent to like Muslims, and then you have the extremists. Zionists are extremists. Okay. So I'm giving my opinion on TikTok about this, right? And any opinion that you give just somehow disappears if it's not in agreement with the massacre that is happening to the Palestinian people. As soon as you give an opinion, like some dude was trying to educate me, I was like, bro, he's like, tell me about their president and tell me when did it exist. I said, bro, before 1948, you fuckers didn't exist either. What are you talking about, bro? By your logic, the United States isn't a real country. Panama isn't a real country. No countries are real by that logic, right? Because all countries were founded at some point and then gained democracy at some point, except for North Korea. They don't have democracy. They're just suffering.
They're just North Korea.
Yeah, they're just North Korea.
You know what I'm saying? So that is the most idiotic logic that I've heard. But that's not even my beef. My beef is what you can't give a comment on it without it being deleted off of
wait, so your shit's getting deleted is what you're saying?
Yes, and then I try to appeal it, or like somebody was talking to this little kid and he was just misbehaving badly, and I was like, damn, little homie needs a slap. Deleted my comment, and I was like, what?
Wait, so it's TikTok doing it, not
TikTok.
the user?
No, it's not me or the person, or it's TikTok and the censoring. Okay, and I'm not a person. I do my best to articulate my thoughts without trying to insult people. I really do try. Sometimes, hey, it is what it is. But saying that a little dude needs some discipline or having a difference in an opinion with the Jewish community does not mean you need to be censored. I still stand by what I said. I'm not going to backtrack because I personally believe. Actually, I don't even want to go into it. You want to know my opinions? You can hit me up. We can talk about it. I don't want to go into it because it's just going to bring too much heat, and that's not fair to y'all. I just really, really, really disagree with what's going on, and I'm so appalled that many don't disagree.
Wait, does this mean I have to stop going to the Jewish deli?
You can do what you want, brother. You can do what you want. Even if you were Jewish, I wouldn't look at you any difference because my beef is not with Jewish people. And I think that's what a lot of them are misinterpreting and misunderstanding. The beef is not with the Jewish community itself. The beef is with the Netanyahu or whatever his name is, and the Zionists and the ethnic cleansing that they are doing to the Palestinian people.
And on the flip side of that, you can also make the same argument for the Palestinians and how like you can feel bad for the Palestinians, but you can also dislike Hamas, which is basically a terrorist organization.
Oh, I can't. I don't have an opinion on Hamas simply because I haven't looked. I've been too bothered by what has been happening to the Palestinian people to look. I'm probably should educate myself a little more, and I don't want to speak on something that I don't know about yet. But I do know about how the UN and the UK basically came together and was like, okay, here's a land that the Israelis are proclaiming, biblically speaking, that is theirs, which isn't true. Even if you want to get into that, because, the great thing about all of this is that, I was force-fed religion as a kid. So I know about, I can't say it in English, Canaan and the Canaanites. I can't say their name, and how Abraham came from
Lincoln.
from his land to this land that God promised them.
Wasn't that Iraq? Where he came
Yes, that's
from?
where he was from,
Yeah.
pretty much. So we can say that in some ways that the Israelis are actually descendants of their like Iraqi. We could say that, but I don't want to get into all that. But so there's so much behind all of this, and so much. It's so messy. What they need to do is just go ahead and give back these people their land. Give back maybe their land, bro. It's that simple. There's nothing anybody can come and tell me because I literally spent 3 days looking into it. 3 days. I want to see everybody's point of view. I want to get the information. I read the Bible for the first time in a long time because I wanted to be informed because I don't like sounding stupid. But let's move on with this because this can be so messy and people interpret things the way they want to.
You guys notice how like this stuff is really bothering you. You know what I'm saying? It's just a lot to take in. You know, you see this bullshit every day on all your social medias. I want to take this time. To promote a 30-day social media break because that's what I'm doing right now. I don't know what the fuck going on in the world, and I'm okay with it. I ain't got to hear about Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce. I ain't heard about what NBA player decided to get drunk and beat up his girlfriend last week. I mean, I don't know what celebrity is in what scandal. I don't know what this person had for dinner. I mean, it's like, this is the best thing ever. You know what it's like to just wake up in the morning and just live
Feel like
life
P. Diddy?
and not immediately go on your phone and scroll through shit and
to
hear
your
about a
point,
bunch of bullshit that you don't want to hear?
I think I personally don't think it's okay to not be informed. I think the problem with trying to be informed is wherever you're getting whatever source you're getting from you're getting your news from is probably biased, and that's the problem. See, I remember a time where news was just straight news. And I don't even think then because the news used to be, I remember in like the 90s, you turn on the TV and you see some like mugshot of some black dude. Oh, this guy, Hassan Taylor, shot up the fucking corner store in Brooklyn. And I'm like, it was always something. I'm like, whenever they show the white boy, they were all dressed night in his college picture with his little jacket. And then they show the mugshot of the dark man. And it's like, so news is, I guess, has been biased for a while. Then I guess if you look at it like that, but that's the problem. You can't get unbiased news. I want to know the facts. I don't want to know your opinion. Like this opinion-based news is disgusting to me.
It's not even that. Like, I even take the break mostly for the information. It's just like, dog, there's so much shit on social media that I don't want to be seeing. I mean, you know, every 2 seconds you got, girls shaking their ass. Then you got, you're hearing about just a bunch of social media influencer crap that nobody cares about.
Yeah.
And then, you fill in your few ads of things that, damn well you ain't gonna buy, but you might have mentioned it because, FBI always watching it. They're always listening. And it's just like, after a while, all that stuff becomes like toxic.
Yeah.
Like, you don't need to see that shit all the time. You know what I'm saying?
Agreed.
Like that kind of stuff is not good for your mental.
I
Like
think
sometimes you need to just get up and read a book, go on a walk, instead of just being in your phone all day long. Instagram on board, Snapchat on board, Twitter. All right, I'm bored. Back to Instagram. And it's an endless cycle. Then you're on TikTok all night, scrolling up.
I feel attacked right now, light skin. What's wrong with you?
It's a drug, dog. It's a drug.
I'm gonna agree with Dante a little bit on this because honestly, like if we weren't doing this show, like I wasn't always looking for topics to talk about on the show, I would probably be taking a lot more frequent breaks from social media as well. And kind of going back to something I was referencing earlier in the show about how, we can't rope everything into like one little thing that we see online. That was a conversation I had with Delvin Cox, friend of the show. He's been a guest before. He and I had a conversation about this and how we see something online and then we, for some reason, or maybe a lot of the times there's a switch in our brains that thinks that something online in this little subjective area is happening like everywhere, when it's not. And frankly, it doesn't really affect our day-to-day lives. So to some extent, I do agree with Mike where you should be informed on things, but I also believe that you should be able to plug out from all the bullshit that social media gives you.
I mean,
You
too
know?
much of anything is not good for you. It's a dopamine overload, to be real about it.
It really
It's
is.
why we have such short attention spans. It's probably why, like, I enjoy looking at, sometimes you see a girl jump across your feed with some bunda. You're like, man, that's some nice. She got yams. She got the guac.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? So and it's nice because I like to look at that. But then it's like sometimes when I see too much of it, like you look at one and then your the algorithm will just send you a bunch of them, and I'm just like, ugh, okay, this is not what I
Ass, more
like.
ass.
I was like on
How-to
Instagram.
video, ass.
How-to videos. You look at how-to videos. Are you a handy
How to
person?
eat ass.
How to eat ass? You've been working on that. How to eat some cheeks?
Yeah, right. You
been working on that, Matt?
Oh, me? I thought we were talking about Matt.
Oh, you
brought it up. You brought it up. I didn't bring up how to eat ass.
Man, you
I
still
mean, I've never done it before, but I wouldn't watch a video of it. I mean, I would just be like,
watch
"All
a
right,
video of eating ass?
Sometimes people like to spread, that hazelnut on the bread. You know what I'm saying?
Why you gotta be weird
That
about it?
Nutella.
Yeah, that Nutella. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
You know what? Both of you. Jail. Lock them up, bro. That's disgusting.
I can't.
So, Hoochieman, you still hate women these days, or you have you healed from that?
I'm healing.
You're
healing.
Yeah, it's a gradual process, but we're getting there.
Okay.
You had a story you were telling me about that you wanted to tell on the show. Do you want to bring that up, or?
Yeah, you know what? Fuck it, why not? I mean, I got the stupid glasses on anyway. So, I don't know if anyone's ever done this with women before, where you're like, oh, you're just talking and then get in the mood, and then you're both in the mood, and then you're saying the shit back, like, oh, I want to do this to you. And she's like, well, I want to do this with you, So we get to that point, and then it starts to turn into, say, photographs from both parties. And then she gets to the point where she's about to climax. And I'm like, oh, fuck yeah, let's go. And she's like, well, look, you made me come. And then it's like,
Hold on, you're being a little too vague for me.
Huh?
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck's going on. I'm uncomfortable.
Vague. Oh, you were okay.
Yes, I was saying. So we're sexting back and forth, all right? And she's like, oh, I'm going to come. All right, cool. And then she sends me a photo. Look, you made me come. Why is it brown? Why is it brown?
Bruh.
I don't think you did what you did. I think you might have shot yourself. I mean, it's like...
I wish I could see my face right now.
Yeah, what happened to your camera?
Oh my god!
What?
I wish I could see this.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Let me just point this out. This girl posts every day about what she's eating. It's nothing but unhealthy junk food bullshit. There's not 1 ounce of celery or vegetable or fruit. There's none of that bullshit. It's
some water, bro. She
bacon.
Can't
no, there's like soda, or there's like tea, or there's this chocolate fucking pudding cake thing. It's like, bitch, mix it a salad.
Her vagina's probably rancid, bro. Please tell me you deleted her number.
Oh, bro.
I hope she never hears this.
Yo, thank God y'all was only sexting, bro. Could you imagine pulling out and seeing that shit in your dick?
Oh my
that would be
God.
crazy.
Could you imagine? Forget about the insertion. Just pulling down her panties. What that probably smells like.
Oh, bro,
don't smell like Freedom Down. Smells like Teen Spirit. Probably not. Get her out of here. Jail.
What an Afro man say? What an Afro man say? Hey, yo, so I was walking past this fish market, right? And I was like, crazy.
Morning, ladies.
Yeah.
Oh man,
bro, disgusting. Hoochieman, please don't do it to yourself. If you do, I'm gonna lock you up too. Just jail, lock his ass up. But no, man, no.
Never again.
She said, "What she order? Fish fillet." That's what Hunter wanted.
Nah, bro, you need you need to give her like a tuberculosis shot. You need to give her the
penicillin,
everything.
Penicillin.
She need the douche. She need to She needs to drink some water. That's what
She
she
needs a
She
tetanus
need that
shot.
Moderna,
She needs
Yeah,
that
she need,
Johnson and Johnson.
yeah,
oh,
you
she
know,
need- yeah, she need the
Get the
cold.
Pfizer.
that Pfizer shot. You know,
That's exactly what she need. With the extra RNA, change that DNA.
I mean, shit, she might need a rabies shot for all I know.
Goodness, bro, that's
Oh
disgusting.
God.
Brown.
I think.
Yeah, it's like
First of
it's like
all,
you took a photo of this, looked at it, and said, "Yeah," because it was on Snapchat. It's not like it was a snap. It was a photo from her camera roll.
I need to call you out on something, Hoochie Man.
Yeah, go ahead.
What is the pleasure that people find in sexting?
I honestly,
It's like
it's
you're
like
talking dirty, and like in between every couple lines, you like send a picture of what, like you were holding your meat and you took a picture and sent it to her. What?
essentially,
Why didn't you guys
yeah.
just FaceTime?
That's
Yeah,
weird.
I don't know.
Like
It's
video
just,
sex would
you
make
don't
more
think about it
sense.
in the moment, you know, like
I
you're
mean,
just
I
like,
would have
oh,
instantly been like, "Yo, listen, this ain't it. At least let me see you as I'm stroking my meat."
well, that's what Snapchat's for. You do back and forth, back and forth.
See, it was Snapchat's even worse though. I think. Like I would have.
See, I like a good old fashioned passion love making session. That's good for me. This
Listen, I learned my lesson. All right,
or
never again.
at least phone sex. You can hear people like that makes more sense.
Anyway, to whoever that woman made that list of places not to go, I want you to make a list of places you want to go.
Bro,
Like what?
I
Listen,
picture
yo,
it's like a
these
wacky
days,
steakhouse.
Ooh, that's actually a good point.
these days, bitch, if I take you to McDonald's, you lucky. Have you seen the price of a McChicken?
Yeah.
Yeah, that shit's getting ridiculous. It's almost $3
Or
for every
you have
ticket.
the females that are like, "Oh, I just want my man. Like, I want to get married by like 28, between 28 and 34, and I just want him to make like just 200K. Like making 200K is just something that you do. They're not gonna just throw 100. Even if you get into what's the tech world, not just gonna get 200K off the rip. Like, what's
You
wrong?
notice how they never ask guys those questions?
No,
So,
because
what
we
do you
don't
expect your
care,
spouse?
bro.
Because we don't give a fuck.
We don't care. We're different than women. And listen, with some of it, I understand because women that have family aspirations, right? They want to know that their family is going to be secured. To those women, I salute you because that is smart. Now, to the bum asses that just want to mooch and be a stay-at-home mom that can't boil an egg, girl, you may want to reevaluate your life because all you're going to do is end up. Those type of dudes, you know what? They're smart. They're gonna make you sign a prenup. You're gonna get married.
Mhm.
Always sign a prenup. If you're rich, sign the prenup.
You're gonna leave with nothing that you
Hit him
have.
with the prenup.
So, ladies, I get it. Some of it I get, but that list, trash. Throw it in jail. To the women that think like that, I'm sorry, you're a bum. To the ladies who are just trying to be smart about their family aspirations to a point. Because you need to know that your kid's gonna be secure. Like if you mess with Panama, your kid's gonna be good. I don't want to have kids with you already.
I mean, listen, if you're gonna be a stay-at-home mom and your
Which is
husband's
okay.
gonna be out making all the bread, you gotta be Gordon Ramsay in the kitchen. That's all I ask. That's all I ask.
But a lot
It's a
of
fair
these
trade.
can't even
It's a
do
fair
basic
exchange.
housewife like things. And no, it's not all up to the woman to do all the take care of the kids. And
Facts.
no, it's not. But however, if you're expecting your husband to make 200, 300K, as light skinned Dayton over here said, so you got to be Gordon Ramsay in the kitchen. If you don't like what I said, hey, this applies to you. Probably. If you're offended by that stuff, it probably applies to you. Like, this is what y'all wanted. Y'all wanted feminism and all this thing. And then, how's that working for you? Like, they talking about putting women in the military. How you feeling about feminism now, ladies? Go be all you can be in the army. Go ahead.
About to get sent to fucking Gaza is what you're about to get sent to.
I
Listen,
want more women in the
you better
NFL.
not send them to Gaza. Listen, I'm a veteran. Okay, I love anybody who knows me knows I love my country. If we go up into Gaza, I might have to turn my back on the military.
I ain't going. That's for sure. I still probably could hit that cutoff of getting drafted. I ain't going.
They don't need. I'm done. They can't.
They can't get you, but they can still get me, and I ain't going nowhere.
You know what?
I
You
will
could
go to
use the
prison for
military,
that.
Matthew. You could use the military.
No,
You
I'm not
come
going
back
to the military.
full of confidence, full of
Yeah.
it.
If I
Well,
fucking if I don't come back in a box, yeah, that'd be great.
First of all,
Damn, bro.
like you can't be optimistic about it. Like
Jesus.
man, listen. Let me tell you something. You're a smart dude. You know your job. A lot of your jobs is based on how well you test. So if you get a crappy job, it's because you're choosing him. Sometimes it goes based on the needs of the military. But if you have a high ASVAB score, they're not putting you on the front lines. Man, they're gonna take one look at you, like, you know what? Put him in an office with air conditioning.
Listen, when they start doing wars with Nerf guns and BB guns, I'm in there like swimwear, baby. Trust me.
Nerf guns and BB guns. What the? And where Hoochie go? He's just doing his own thing, right? Probably going to collect more brown cum pictures. That's what he's doing. Anyway, ooh, look at this. We going on and on and on. Hey, Matthew, listen, take us to church, man.
I'll take us to church, man.
Yeah, let's do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, this has been episode 59 of the Bro Migos podcast. It's nice to see you back, Mike. This was a good one, man. It's good. Welcome back to the show.
I had to bring some energy because y'all needed me, and I'm just kidding.
Hey, listen, we held it down pretty good while you were gone. But
just jokes.
Of course. Anyhow, you guys can check us out on a multitude of different podcasting platforms: Apple, Spotify, Google, whole 9 yards. Search up the Bro Migos podcast. We'll be there. Also, shout out to some buddies and friends of mine that enjoy the show. My friend Duchess, my other friend Aaron from the I Had to Say It podcast. Obviously, B Word's always telling me he loves the show.
My man, B Word. Go Eagles. Fly, Eagles, fly, baby.
We got to have them back at some point. I want to. Now that you're back, I want to do more guests on here, man.
Get them on. I was thoroughly impressed with those guys. Get them back on.
Yes, sir. I'll work on it. Anyhow, you can follow us on Twitter or X or whatever the hell you call it now, at Bromigos Pod, Facebook, the Bromigos Pod, as well as our Instagram, TikTok, the Bromigos Podcast. And of course, shout out Full Swap Radio every Sunday, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. Episodes of our show are syndicated onto their site. You can find all of that down in our podcast description as well. Just hit the link to our link tree. That's it. Oh, and the YouTube. I almost forgot the YouTube. Who wants to talk about the YouTube this week?
If you don't subscribe to the YouTube, Dwight Howard's going to come to your house and do things that you're not comfortable
No. No. What happened to innocent until proven guilty?
I don't know, man. I think Dwight takes it up the ass. He's got to. He's got to.
Hey, ladies and
I think Dwight Howard's a pillow princess.
oh, no. Ladies and gentlemen, episode 59 of the Bro Migos podcast. Thank you for listening and have a good day. Adios.
You've been listening to the Bro Migos podcast.
Fuck you, and I'll see you tomorrow.
Avita! That's okay! She'll be back. Another